David and Samuel were inseparable. Born just 3 years apart, they grew up in hardship after their father's sudden death. Their mother often reminded them that no matter what life threw their way, they were brothers first before anything else. Together they played, laughed, and survived the harsh realities of life. To the outside world, they looked like the perfect brothers. But deep inside Samuel's heart, a seed of jealousy was quietly taking root. When the will of their late father was finally read, that seed blossomed into bitterness. Their father, a disciplined and calculating man, had entrusted the majority of his wealth and estate to David, the younger son. The reason was clear. David was responsible, hardworking, and had a vision for the family's future. Samuel, though older, was reckless and consumed by pride. From that moment, envy overtook love. Samuel smiled outwardly, but his heart hardened. He vowed that his younger brother would never rise above him. Samuel's plan was simple but cruel. He would strip David of his dignity and turn the world against him. With the help of corrupt officers, Samuel planted drugs and illegal documents in David's office. The very next day, David's world collapsed. He was arrested, disgraced, and paraded like a criminal. The newspapers labeled him a fraud. The community that once praised him now spat at his name. Worst of all, his own family turned their backs, except for his mother, who wept in silence, powerless to save him. In one night, the golden sun became the family shame. Prison was a world of darkness and survival. But instead of breaking David, it forged him into steel. Behind those cold bars, he studied, he prayed, and he grew. Every insult, every beating, every lonely night carved determination into his soul. He wrote letters to his mother, promising her that one day he would return, not as a broken man, but as someone stronger. Prison did not destroy him. Prison built him. Years passed. When David was finally released, the world had almost forgotten his name. But he had not forgotten his brother's betrayal. He started small, taking jobs no one wanted, saving every penny, and learning the art of business. Slowly but surely, he built himself into a force that could not be ignored. Soon, David owned companies. He forged alliances with powerful men. His name began to echo in boardrooms and corridors of power. The boy once branded a criminal had risen into a self-made empire. Meanwhile, Samuel had squandered his inheritance. Greed and arrogance had stripped him of everything. His businesses crumbled. His so-called friends abandoned him, and debts chained him down. It was at a family gathering that fate brought the brothers face to face once more. Samuel was a shadow of the man he once was, weak, desperate, and clinging to whatever dignity he had left. He pleaded with investors for help, but no one listened. Then the doors opened. David walked in, tall, confident, untouchable. The room froze. The disgrace of yesterday had returned, not as a beggar, but as a king. Samuel fell to his knees, not out of love, but desperation. He begged for forgiveness, for a second chance, for anything. But David had learned that forgiveness without repentance is just another invitation for betrayal. He turned to his mother, embraced her, and walked out of the hall with dignity. Samuel was left behind, broken, abandoned, and haunted by the very choices that destroyed him.